Hello, everyone. Welcome to A Garden a Day with Maidenbrock Gardens, where we explore the world one garden at a time. Today is August 7th. Today we are exploring the largest park on the island of Sardinia, the Parco Aymerich. We begin in the midst of oak trees, locusts, and olive groves, and wander over paths that take us to natural caverns, waterfalls, ponds, and brooks. Natural springs dot the landscape, making water a feature of the garden. During World War II, the caves were used as bomb shelters. Wild orchids are found throughout the almost 55 acres of this park that was once the private garden of the Aymerich family, feudal lords of this area until the 19th century. This area is known for having more native orchids than any other area of Sardinia. The garden was created by Marquis Ignazio Aymerich in the 1830s. He was a botany enthusiast and traveled extensively, bringing back exotic plants from his travels. About 5 acres of the larger park area comprise an Italian garden. In 1835, the Marquis planted a Lebanon cedar that is still standing today and is considered a national monument tree. It stands almost 100 feet tall with a trunk circumference of almost 15 feet. Nestled amid the greenery are the ruins of a medieval castle built in the 13th century. The castle was built on the remains of an earlier Byzantine military fort. There are walking trails through the woods and plenty of places to stop and take in the scenery. Since the 1990s, the garden has been managed by local government agencies after the autonomous region of Sardinia acquired the land from the Aymerich family. The park opens at 8 o'clock in the morning, with closing times varying with the season. Well, that's about it for today's garden visit. Join me here tomorrow to find out where we're going next. Before I go, I want to remind you, my fair listeners, about ways you can support the podcast. Listening, of course, is the best way, along with liking, subscribing, following the show, and leaving a review on the podcast platform where you listen. But there are other ways to show your support. I will be starting a newsletter shortly. This will be a way for me to communicate updates, announce upcoming episodes, and share new plans for 2026 as they develop. To subscribe, simply go to our website, agardenaday.com, and click on the link to subscribe. I promise not to sell your email address, and I also promise not to fill your inbox with too much email. For now, the plan is to publish the newsletter once a month. Another easy way to support the podcast is to follow us on Pinterest. I opened an account a few months ago, but I admit I found myself not having as much time to tend to it as I'd hoped at the time. I'm getting back to it now and plan to post pictures of the gardens we've explored this year. If you have a Pinterest account, I invite you to follow us. There's a link in the notes that will take you there directly, or you can search for us on Pinterest under Parent Host Maidenbrock Gardens. That's MAEDUNBROC Gardens. And finally, another way you can support us is by buying a book from our storefront on Bookshop. If you are not familiar with Bookshop, it's an online bookstore designed as an alternative to the big online booksellers. Bookshop is for the little guy, the mom and pop shops, the independent booksellers. When you purchase a book through Bookshop, you help out small businesses just like ours, and it doesn't cost you anything extra. You pay for the book you want, and that's it. Bookshop does the rest. If you already purchase books online, consider purchasing them from Bookshop. To support A Garden a Day, make sure you visit our storefront first and purchase from there, or search for the book you want after you visited our storefront. You'll find books on our storefront that relate to the gardens we've explored this year. You'll also find books on historic preservation, gardening how-tos, architecture, classic literature, children's books, and interesting books with a gardening theme. It's a great place to look for a gift for your favorite gardener and book lover. To support us through Bookshop, click on the link in the show notes for Bookshop, and you will be directed to our storefront, or you can type in bookshop.org/shop/Maidenbrock Gardens, and that should take you there. Well, I think that's it for today. Thank you for listening today and every day. If all goes well, I'll be right back here tomorrow. See you then.